시작합시다. Hi everyone! Today I'm eating meat pie. So I bought this from the store. I was gonna buy chicken, whole chicken, but I ate chicken yesterday, so I didn't really feel like chicken anymore. So I bought meat pies, which basically is for Americans like meat pot pies. So this one is just like beef ones. So there are 6 in one pack, and it's about 900 grams, which is about roughly almost 2 pounds, maybe 2 poundish, and there are 6. Hey backpack, how are you? Oh, to post a picture of feast along with what you're thankful for on the Facebook community page. Oh, Park, can you shot my can you do a screenshot and then send it to me via Skype? I'm like so lazy. Anyway, usually how you would eat this is that you would just eat it with your hands, but I don't, and then you would do this. Backpack, you're having connection problem. What's going on, man? Oh, what the fuck? No, don't, whatever. My computer is acting up. So you have to get like tomato sauce, and then you have to do this on top of your meat pies. So that's what an Aussie meat pie would look like. It's tomato sauce on your meat pies. Meat pies. Meat pies. Tomato sauce. I just get an Australian Woolies one, and which is like Woolworth, which is a supermarket. And I'm gonna bitch right now. It says like it was up $1.50, but when I got to the register, it was $2.20. And then the woman was saying, "Oh, you got the wrong one." And I went back and double checked, and I'm like, "No, I wasn't." But I ended up buying it at $2.20 anyway because I really needed the tomato sauce. But if you are Asian like me, you would have chili for sure. And this is my favorite chili, which is like an Indonesian chili. It's called sambal asli, which means that it's a genuine chili. And it's cap ibu jari jempol, which means that it's the brand is a mother's thumb. It's like mother's thumb of approval, basically. And it's very spicy, so if you guys can't handle your spicy level, don't buy this. Yeah. I just like mine spicy because I'm Asian. What are you guys up to now? Backpack. Aren't you going to your friend's Thanksgiving or something? That's when you pull the tag and show it to her. What tag? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want to ruin the You don't want to ruin the tomato sauce. This is probably gonna be a very short mukbang, hey, because it's only like 6 pies. It won't last long. It's not a lot. You usually don't eat it like that. You would have to actually eat it like this. If I chunks here, and then she sees me like eating with fork and knife, she would be like, "Are you already ate? It's football watching." What football? What game is that? Anyway, 잘 먹겠습니다. Anyone want some? Anyone want some? It looks like that in the middle. I've done a few meat pies mukbang, but I think like I rarely did it during the day when there's lighting. Oh, I'm buffering. Are you guys buffering? Nope. Am I buffering, guys? figured out how to actually bake this. In the past, what I would do is actually would just put this side on a side, like on facing up. But I realized that you actually have to put the you know the upside downwards, facing towards the tray for the first like 10 minutes, so that the bottom of the pie actually facing up. And then after 10 minutes, you flip it over. And I'm like, ah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Like if you buy this like pre-made, of course, like I did. So yum. That's like the inside. Oh my god, oh my god. Ha! Ha! I'm gonna overdose on tomato sauce. And I bought this tea for like $1, and I couldn't figure out whether like the best before date is like 13, 3, and 18. I'm not sure whether it means like the expiry date is on the 13th of March 2018 or 2013 and the 18th of March. I'm like, this could be tricky. Just because you know it's so cheap, and I'm like, oh, is this like have this expired already? Bali, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. It's only 6 pies. It's not a lot. It's only about like 2 poundish. I'm Australian. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but you know. I think they're actually celebrating the Black Friday. I think we're starting to follow the trend without actually knowing what they are, I think. What are you doing, Bunny? It is so quiet on my end. It's weird. I need to put on some music, but for me, not for you. Oh my god, what did you eat? Mac and cheese, how many are you going to heat up? I haven't used my body in a long time. And yesterday I took a walk for like 2 hours, maybe more. And my body are hurting. Like the joints on my body is hurting so much now. I'm like, oh my god. Does this mean I have osteoporosis? Osteoporosis? Is that how you say it? Like all the things that people used to say when I was younger starting to come back to me now. They're like, oh, is this what happens? You're like, no, my body. I think it's just not that though. I don't think I get anything. I think it's just because I haven't used my body in a while. That's why it's hurting. Like, it's in shock. Wait, I thought that we were in hibernation. Why are we moving so much? Hold on, give us some time to adjust to this. I bought a 32-ounce bag of elbow macaroni, used about half the bag last time. How much is 32 ounce? 3 kilos? I think that's about 3 kilos, right? Let me Google it. 32 ounce is about a kilo. Oh, okay. That's alright. Split the leftovers in the containers. Is a kilo a lot? Well, for pasta, I think it's a lot, right? Like, cause it's pasta. It's like, I can't eat 1 kilo of rice. That's a lot. Like, you can actually get, you can make like rice for 10 people. No, not 10 people, I guess, like 5 people for a kilo. Send some to Bunny. I thought you said you're gonna poop rather than pop. I'm like, Bunny. I'm not used to this side of you. There was also like apple pie, like a huge fruit pie, like in a supermarket, but I didn't get them. I actually wanted to do like one of those box cookies. No, not cookies, cake. You know, like the one that you have to put like butter and milk, but they already make like the basic stuff for you. Like, you know, if you want to make like chocolate mud cake, all you have to do is buy the box, and then all you have to add are like like butter and then milk, and then you have to whisk them, and then you put them in the oven. I'm gonna buy one of those. Backpack, are you watching football right now? But there's also like how to bake without those things, like the ones that are very, very basic. See, this is not a lot. I'm already eating 2. I used to eat mac and cheese, but like one of those, the ones in package, like in the box, then you just put it in the microwave when we were like high school. I can't remember like how did I live for 18 years and have no idea how to cook properly. Hey John, you're not at your family's place, John, to celebrate Thanksgiving? Maybe it does. Maybe it does feel better. Happy Australian Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, but I thought I should do at least a mukbang. Because everyone's like in the feast right now, right? I actually went to the shop to get chicken because Park said so, and then I ended up getting meat pies because I ate chicken yesterday. Yeah, this is Aussie pies. I got them from the supermarket. So I bought like 6-pack one. And you just put them in the oven for 20 minutes. The upside face down on the tray first. And yeah, it's beef. They're beef. I like them beef. They have chicken and vegetables. And if you buy them in a pie shop or like in a bakery shop, like independent bakery shop, you can get like varieties. You can get Mexicanas, you can get chicken with mushrooms, you can get like beef and onion, you can get beef and cheese. You know, if you buy like in the actual proper shop, you can get all of those. We used to eat them like, there is this shop that opened 24 hours. We used to go to them after we finished playing pool at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, oh, we're so hungry. But like everywhere is closed, so like we have to drive about like half an hour out. When you eat your Australian pies, you have to buy Australian tomato sauce. You're gonna go eat pizza, like frozen pizza, and then you put it like on top of that, like that. And that's how you know you're eating Australian pizza. No, Australian meat pie, I mean. But because I'm Asian, I put chili sauce as well. This is like my favorite chili brand, which is the label is a mom's finger, but like it's actually mom's thumb. Basically like saying mom's thumbs of approval. I don't know. Hold on, it's made in Australia. But I don't know whether the ingredients are from Australia or not there. We'll see. You're gonna look for something open. Ah! Such a messy eater. My friend doesn't allow me to go into her car. Well, I say friends, but we haven't talked in a long time because she moved to a different country. Bye, Johns. She didn't allow me to actually eat like in her car because I'm such a messy eater. Do you have like acidity taste to your tomato sauce? It just tastes quite acidic, which I quite like actually. What pies do you have? What pies did your family make? I saw like for the first time how like chicken meat pies made from Kim Yuna's broadcast yesterday. Like, oh, that's how it's made. I didn't know. Ooh, that blueberry tastes nice. Do you make them like from fresh berries, like from a local one? Peanut butter pie. How do you make peanut butter pie? Do you buy like the one in the one from the supermarket? You know, the peanut butter thingy jelly, or do you make it like from scratch? Or your family made it from scratch? I feel like if I'm not talking, there is this feeling that, oh, there is this long gap and that creates anxiety. Do you feel like that, Bunny? Or that just me? It's like, oh, no one talking. It's not really awkward silence, but it's more like, actually maybe it is awkward silence. Pudding pie. Basically, what pie is just pastries, and then you put anything inside the filling, right? In between the two layers of like the top and the bottom. You just put anything, and then if you bake it afterwards, when it's come out from the oven, it's called pies. I don't know if it's like meat pies or whatever. I don't really mind talking, just keep talking. But I feel like if I keep talking, it's not relatable to what people are doing in the class, which I don't mind. Like as long as I know that I don't know. You haven't classed it in a while, Bunny. Look at that. This is like pure meat with pastry. One thing Australia got it right is this meat pies, y'all. Is someone on? You're taking a broadcasting break? Why? Funny. I don't know. I want to ask you something, but I don't think I should ask you in a class. No, don't worry. It has nothing to do with your personal life. Just before you freak out. Because I think like I always get into people's personal life without that is none of my business. But it's not about that. What is real life stuff? Tell me. What is real life stuff? Ala's on Skype. What's your Skype, Bunny? You know what? Actually, this is my Skype. Maybe you don't want to give your Skype out. When you are on Skype, sometime, add me. I'll ask later. Privately. And it is nothing big or anything. Yesterday I went for a walk, for the 2 hours walk, and I'll keep talking so you don't have to talk. And there were so many people. Thank you. Like there were so many people actually just having a walk and everything. And I realized, the season has changed after all. It's no longer winter. Everyone's like actually working out. And I realized like the demographic has changed in my area. Like 5 years ago, there were more Asians, but now there are more like Nepalese and Indian people living here. So it's a bit weird seeing this difference. It's as if that I went to sleep and then I woke up and suddenly everyone's around me is different, and I'm the only one who stood still in time. I'm feeling like that lady in Great Expectations. I don't know, I forgot her name. Mrs. or Miss something. You know the ones that was in her wedding gown because like her groom left her at the altar, and I'm like, I felt like that. I didn't understand it before, but now I understood it because in the story of Great Expectation, it's because it's still daylight, bunny. Which is, I have like a problem like during daylight. It looks better, but I don't speak better. I'm not lubricated enough in my speech during this hour, but if I broadcast during the night, I speak a lot more like fluently, and my brain is much more alert, but you can't hardly see me. So now I just do mukbangs during the day where I don't have to speak a lot, and then I tend to do chats during the night where you don't have to have visuals. You know what I mean, backpack. Backpack, send me a lubricant. No, don't. I'm pretty sure you will. Have you seen that YouTube video? I think like there was. Who was this? I think it was someone famous, a YouTuber, famous person. Hey, Dwee Dwee. I'm eating meat pies. I'm halfway there. Yeah. Sao một ké? Open up. Where they basically like put, I don't know, like 40 liters of lubricant into a pool, like you know, a rubber pool, so that this person can basically swim in it. And I think it was on YouTube. I'm not sure who it was. I forgot, but I saw it, I think. I'm trying to eat meat because apparently my body likes meat. It regulates itself better. I'm like, must be really sticky lubricant. One of my high school friends, her family is in the car lubricant business. So in one of those, when we were younger, she used to have like lots of boyfriends, like monogamous. She's a she's a serial monogamous person. But like in one of those boyfriend, like she went to this family dinner thing, and then when the family asked her like what does your family do, and she goes, it's a lubricant business. And her boyfriend's brother choked on her, like on whenever he was eating. No, it's just that recently I don't eat meat a lot, like unless I was reminded to. But like you know, remember like last week when I got that food haul, there was always like a piece of meat inside each box, and every time I eat one, I always go to the loo the next day, like I go regular, and I'm like, wow, that doesn't happen to me. Like I haven't figured out like why my body likes, like to make it regular, because like ever since I was a kid, like I always thought that people go to the loo um, every 4 or 5 days, like once a week. Like for me, that's normal, but apparently not. Apparently, you have to go every day. And serial monogamy is like you go from relationship to relationship. It's like, you stay with one guy, you date it for 2 years, and then you break up, and then you date it for another guy for 2 years. It's like that. This is so young. So I realized like, oh, So I'm trying to find out like what my body likes. So I'm just gonna see whether, or maybe it's because I didn't eat a lot so far until last week. My body might need like a higher energy, a kilojoules energy more than normal people to, to sort of like functions. And maybe I'm not giving it that because I don't eat a lot unless I'm doing mukbang. And I actually like vegetables better. So there's a difference between what my body wants and what I want. No, why would I do that, Bunny? I think vegetarian has, I think it's a lot more philosophy based rather than meat based for me anyway. Like, if my body functions highly on vegetarian diet, then I definitely would. But apparently my body doesn't. Hi, Chris. I already ate 4 pies. I had 6 before. And I forgot to tell you that I was online. I was going to, and then I pressed the broadcast button, and then I got distracted, and then you showed up, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. How's your mac and cheese, Parky? I love ice cream now, so I can't have vegetarian because there is dairy in ice cream. It's weird now that I think 6 meat pies is nothing. It's not a chop. But you know what's hard? A dozen donuts. That's really hard. Anything with to do with sweets is hard. Like the lamingtons, like it's the same weight. It's about 1 kilogram. But I can eat this easily. But I couldn't eat the lamingtons, which was chocolate sponge cake underneath. It's so different. I don't know why. It's like anything to do with flour. It's hard to digest. Hi JP Kun. I'm almost done though. I'm eating meat pies. Macaroni is pizza, right? I'm down to my one half. I was eating 6 meat pies before JP. JP. Enough cheese sauce. You wanna see what it's like? Here you go, JP. That's the middle of the meat pies. It'd be good to have like beef and cheese pies actually. My favorite is always like Mexicana. It's like anything really spicy. I used to remember like where we go to this Korean barbecue place, like in the food court in Sydney when I was still in uni. And every time we ordered tteokbokki, the guy who was usually cooked in the back, because he's a twin, right? Like, so one of the twin would come out and would watch me and my friend eat tteokbokki while we are basically doing this. And then, like, you know, wiping our sweats away and like our nose is runny, but we finished the fucking thing. I didn't realize then, or until recently, that tteokbokki is very, very spicy. And I think that added more and more spice the more often I go, just to see whether we could handle it or not. Tteokbokki, no, tteokbokki. It's just like spicy rice cake. I know what you're saying, bakbakper, but I'm trying to stay straight on the conversation. Hmm, I like that too, part. I was so sad when I saw that they're no longer there. And then I realized they probably was there for a long time, like for 15 years. So they probably moved on. Go back to Korea or something. I'm really sad. No, what he meant, Bunny, was a broadcaster called Dorpoki. So it's like, oh, did I order this guy, the broadcaster? That's what he was trying to be funny. Lucky I got that backpack. Otherwise, it'd be like having two people right now, like thinking, what? No, you're wrong, and having an actual argument with you. It's like, Park, were you kidding this morning when you were talking to beer hockey about whether you are actually um, collecting cans? Because that was so funny. I'm like, I really think that, he thought that you were being real. So I'm like, beer, I don't think he's being real. One of the downside of the meat pies is that it cools really fast. Like right now, it's no longer hot. Knee slappers, like you slap the knees. This should not be easy, guys. This should not be easy. Why is this too easy for me? I think this is like proven to myself that my body likes animal products. Even when the personality don't. No, I go again. See? Like the fact that Beer bought that makes me doubt myself. I'm like, oh really? Oh, it's so funny. Is that serious? If that's serious, that's cool. Actually, this tomato sauce is tastes like McDonald's tomato sauce. I used to hate pickles, especially like McDonald's pickles. And then after working in McDonald's for 2 years, I really want pickles. Can I get more pickles on my hamburger, please? So weird. Have you guys have things that you used to hate or used to like and then you changed? Now it's either you dislike them or you like them. You pick them up as you grow older. Like in the past, I would definitely think to myself like, oh, this is so permanent. And then slowly with time, things change, like your taste change, something that you thought that it would never change. And then after that, you start to question yourself, like, what else am I going to change in my taste? You start to question like the permanency of everything. Really? Lobster is a lot of work though. Like to eat lobster is a lot of work. The meat itself is fine, right? But it's the actual. The outside is different. We used to eat crab. We used to eat crab not actually. We used to boil crab while still alive. I remember one time like the rope around the crabs sort of like fell off, and so you have to actually hold it like on its clasp, and then you have to lower it down while it was still like going like that, and like, don't hurt me. And then while you're actually putting it in boiling water, animal people are, if it's you're vegan or vegetarian, this is not for you. You know what? Same part. I actually just now just buy frozen vegetables, which is I think beat the purpose. Or I just buy like very fresh ones that actually would go bad after a day. It's actually a good thing that when your vegetables go bad after a day. You shouldn't buy vegetables that doesn't go bad. Because if it doesn't go bad, that means that okay, bye bunny. It means that it doesn't have life. And if you have to, sort of like chase it down because there is a time running on it. Good. Because it means that it's actually alive. I thought this was going to be like only an hour. Sorry, only half an hour, but apparently it's almost taking an hour. I didn't know it was going to be this long. Ah! I came up on the wrong time. Shara is actually doing her mukbang right now. That's cool. I'm gonna finish up. And go back to watching. Hi Riri. I'm just gonna finish up. I'm about to go. Last bite, people, last bite. just finished my 6 meat pies. Bung. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know, I'm gonna check out Shara's mukbang right now. Bye, Parky. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy your mac and cheese. Thanks, Bunny. Thanks, Backpack. Thanks, Weezy. Thanks, JP Coon. Thanks, Jodeman. Thanks, Sarah. I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye.